This is heat number 3 of the elimination round at the Teahupo'o, presented by Hurley, looking at some of the great work presented by Michel Bourez with the Coral Gardeners in an effort to leave every single spot that we come with the WSL better than we found it. Coral Gardeners doing a great job of farming new coral reefs. The 3rd place in those seeding rounds are now in this elimination round with a risk of taking home a 33rd. Into the barrel quickly there, clamps on Frederico Morais, our Portuguese competitor, out in the water in the white jersey. So that's going to be a fractional score for Morais' start.
And Michel Bourez behind it on the replay. Deep, beautiful traveling tube ride. Never gets super deep, but deep enough, and that was the type of wave that will get you a good score for Michel. That's a great start. Take the pressure off those shoulders, because surfing at home, it would seem, when you can look at the results, as you alluded to earlier, when you look at those results, the pressure has been a lot for him to carry, and he hasn't been able to handle it to date.
We'll take a look at Peterson Crisanto first on this 1.13.
Nice little cover up there, drives out of the bottom, snaps out of the top.
Make a correction on the replay. That was a 3.33 that we saw for Peterson Crisanto. He backed that up with a 1.13, and that put Peterson currently in first place. We've got plenty of time on the clock. 30 minutes and 30 seconds.
And so he obviously hasn't found that flow. Look at this one though.
Bourez drops in, stalls for the barrel, finds it, finds an exit. Beautiful translucent barrel here at Teahupo'o. That's going to add to his 4.17 and vault him into first place as he's paddling back out. So some confidence getting shown by the Tahitian.
And it got throaty, didn't it, Kite? Stalling, great control of the speed. Not super long, but it felt like a set wave in the type of tube ride. You can see him using his body to slow down. And again, that angle actually makes it even look a little bit shorter as a tube.
Which might just be the key that he needs. Look at this nugget, though. Oh, Crisanto backdoors it. He's too deep. He's going to go over the handlebars inside of that foam ball. Wow, what a view. That was so fun to watch, you know, the technique, the balance, but you just get on the wrong side of that foam ball. In a perfect rhythm in the heat so far. Here he is again. He's grabbing the rail. Oh, he gets taken down on that one, but, you know, looking like he's feeling comfortable out here, and if things go his way, he'll be in the big stuff come Tuesday, Wednesday, and we'll get to see quite a show from the Tahitian.
As we see Kikish, Frederico Morais stalling on the backhand, finding a barrel, finding some shade, back out in the sunlight for a carve. The pride of Portugal. Now locked into a meaningful wave. He's only had a 1.37, a 1.27. He's going to do much better than that, Barton Lynch.
Halved down to top turn was kind of so nice and fitted so beautifully that the 4.67, I don't know, I felt like on the tube alone, it wasn't that. But with that turn, he bolstered the score, gave it a little boost up a little bit higher through a nice connection of turns after this lovely little tube ride.
I love the stop and go technique from Frederico Morais. And like you said, Barton, then goes to turns to just show some variety, combination of maneuver.
I feel like the wild cards are a little slower to change tact, change strategy, go to turns. They're more likely to sit and wait for that tube. And so I feel like the competitive experience that the others have, Michel Bourez, unfortunately that one, oh, hold the phone.
He made some progress in that barrel, didn't he? He, talk about effort and talk about experience, someone who's spent, for sure, in this heat, more time on this reef than anyone else.
Make that, and he most probably traveled more than he was expected to.
Keep on swinging with Michel Bourez, pulls in the barrel again. This time he's going to be successful. Smile from the Tahitian's face.
Wasn't much momentum, and it wasn't feeling good as we see the replay. Late drop, pulls in deep, holds it beautifully. Yes, mate, I feel like he improves on that 4.17 after watching that one again. Here's a great angle.
I love the slow motion and the illustration of the control you can see in that slow-mo view.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And that angle in particular, looking into it, and you can see the smile, you can see the joy.
Back at the Teahupo'o, Peterson Crisanto pulling into the barrel. Can he find an exit? And unable to sneak through that exit. The Brazilian competitor is going to continue to search out in the lineup. He needs a 3.35, 65 points, Spartan.
Oh, it hurts. Frederico short in and out. That was a long, long time to sit for Peterson Crisanto with priority.
No, still extremely competitive heat. Here is our heat leader, Michel Bourez, finding another gem, finding some room, finding a barrel, and coming out. Double shot to some strider in the channel. Let's see if he lengthens his lead. The Spartan
is the front on view. So what the judges will see. Takes off, drops in, holds it. Oh, there's that leg drag that we talked about. That's exactly what we were talking about. He was coming out of the tube. Let's have a look at it from this angle. He's in a traditional stance here. And at some point, there he goes. He moves the front foot forward, slides that back leg off the board into the side of the wave. Let's watch it here. He's in his traditional stance here. As he realizes he's about to come out, watch the leg, puts it on that other side of the rail to try and slow down. Now that's a different version all again, because I've seen the leg on the inside rail, not essentially on the outside rail so much.
Peterson needs to come back, needs an exit, and finds the exit. So that's what the Brazilian surfer needed.
Oh, Frederico, watch out. Peterson Crisanto's coming. And then Frederico, look, he's late, super late. Drops in. Oh, a little awkward at the start. He's super deep. That whole section falls in front. The wave spins. He comes out after the spin. I feel like that's the best wave of the heat so far, Kaipo.
What a great correction he was able to make after that bobble on the drop. He just started surfing. Here we go, Kikas. Frederico Morais finds a barrel of his own, finds an exit, and he goes complete. Beautiful drama added. Here's Kikas.
He's definitely improving on the two, Frederico. Gets tubed. It actually looked a little bit better this time around. A little bit shorter. Maybe the lowest score of the three. I figure Peterson gets the best. Michel into second. And right there, Frederico, perhaps the third highest scoring wave. The front on view. Again, great exchanges. Frederico's got a chance.
Sneak this one in, sees nothing down the line, and that effort is going to do nothing but eat up time for Frederico Morais. Clock counts down. We are going to say ciao to our Portuguese surfer, Frederico Morais. He's going to take a 33rd away from Tahiti. Peterson Crisanto, Michel Bourez moving on into the round of 32.